So the Lions survive a thriller Thanksgiving turkey game against the Chicago Bears on Thanksgiving, man. Oh, and emphasis on the word survive. Oh my God, this game was something else. Oh, we saw too much of everything in this game. This game made me sick towards the end of it. We got a lot to talk about, guys. Lions advanced 11-1. I'm happy for the 11-1 advance. We got some things to talk about. Definitely about it, man. So if you got a chance, man, hit that like and that subscribe button. If you come here and you're new to the channel, or if you return to the channel, just hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, man. Happy Thanksgiving for all everybody out here who celebrate the holiday. All the Lions fans all across the world. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope y'all have a safe and joyous holiday. But man, we finna get into it. I got some comments I'm about to make. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh boy. Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. Out the gate with, we just gonna start off with the stats because I really personally don't care what happened statistically in this game. Our third divisional rival, man, Chicago Bears. We hosted them today on Thanksgiving, man. But Jared Goff, let's see, he was on my notes. Jared Goff was 21 out of 34, 221, two touchdowns, no picks, no turnovers. Gibbs, Montgomery both combined for well over 164 yards rushing, with Montgomery getting 21 carries, Gibbs getting 9, 87 for Gibbs, 88 for Montgomery. Big runs by Gibbs. His long run today, if I forget, was could have been about 30, 40 yards or something like that. I had to go back and look at it again. But yeah, Jared Goff had the escape danger for 1 yard. Obviously, the big run from J-Mo today. Amon St. Brown, 5 catches, 73 yards. He led receivers all today, with Brian Branch on defense leading in tackles, 12 by Kirby Joseph and Khalil Dorsey. So yeah, man, that's your basic stats. Obviously, Caleb Williams today was also dropped that 39 times, completed about 20, I believe 21 or 25 passes as well. I had to go back and check it. What was it? 20 for 39 and 3 touchdowns. 2 of them going to Keenan Allen, who I believe was their leading receiver today as well, if I'm correct, and that would be DJ Moore and then Keenan Allen. But yeah, and then Swift obviously was their leading rusher with 39 yards, 11 carries. So yeah, he had his plays here and there. Here's the problem I got today, y'all. I had so many issues with this game due to the fact of the matter of not just the injuries we already came in with. We had no Decker, we had Dan Skipper. He lost out the game with injury at some point late in the game. And then you have the defensive players that we're already short on, man. We already let Houston walk this week. We waived him, and I think he was picked up by AFC team. And then now you come in with more injuries. Did have a couple guys on that D-line that stepped up. Number 69 with a sack late in the fourth quarter, man, and a big pass breakup that he probably didn't realize he had. But this game was terrible, and coaching-wise, I think Ben Johnson called a very bad game today. I don't understand the reason when your running backs are giving you production. Like, with Gibbs getting 89, he had 50 yards on 5 carries at one point in this game. And you telling me you don't make an emphasis to build this offense today around Gibbs and Montgomery. I know they had their carries. I know, Montgomery got his late. But unfortunately, it's just the offense fell flat today. I don't want to hear excuses about, they had a short week, what I'm saying, because Chicago played as well last week. I believe they were on the road, and they took a team to overtime, and you knew they was going to come in and have a dogfight. We knew that, what I'm saying. The Lions had missed opportunities, multiple red zone trips, had like 4, and only came away with 1 touchdown, and that's just like, you have to do better than that. The play calling was abysmal today for Ben Johnson, in my opinion. I felt like we should have went into the well of the run game more. And then, not to mention on the field, obviously with Gibbs, that fumble, that didn't help us at all. We had a chance to really stack some points up there. I believe had he kept going and not held the ball, he was going down. But we were going to score that drive one way or another. It's no point. I have no point reason to believe we wouldn't have got a touchdown. So we had a chance to have like 23 right there, 23, 24. And Yeah, about 23 points going into halftime with 0 points for them. And not to mention, you got a touchdown eventually in the second half, which will be in the third quarter. And you got a touchdown in that drive. So we would have had at least 30 some points. And then, not to mention, the kicker missed a 45-yard field goal. I felt it was coming too. I said, son, tell me he's going to miss this kick. And he did. Went right. I think it went wide right, if I'm correct. The casual curse of the broadcast journalist praised, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, those worked against us. The Lions shot themselves in the foot today, despite the win. I know people were excited. We're 11-1. We snapped a 7-year, I should say, Thanksgiving loss. Our first win in 7 years. We ain't won the Thanksgiving game since 2016 under Jim Caldwell, man, which was a comeback victory. I remember that was one of my favorite Thanksgiving games ever. I was at that game. But I do feel better about it. But it's just something about inside of me. I don't feel like it was a win today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you think about the injuries to Darius Smith going in and out, we lose Levi today, we lose Pascal today. Pascal was playing like a dog too today, and it's sad to see him go out again. And Levi was out there, man, too. And then Malcolm Emrod was down as well. Then somebody else, the secondary went out, and it's like, then, like I said, Darius Smith went out, came out, got a sack. A much needed sack. Muhammad Doe came with some plays today. It was good to see him, man, to make some step up like that, and work his way in there. And Caleb Williams got sacked about 5-6 times today. And he had to wheel and deal a little bit himself and try to get the ball out. Keenan Allen put some moves on Meat Robinson today. Meat Robinson had a rough day today, if you ask me. Keenan Allen gave him hell. And then the officiating was just terrible, in my opinion. I don't care what side of the ball they were calling plays on, whether it was us or the other team. I didn't like the officiating today overall. It just kept getting in the way. It made the game longer than I felt it should have been. I'm not saying that we were supposed to just blow this game wide open, score 45 points to like 10 or something like that. But I felt that because Chicago has been playing some close games, especially since they hired that new guy for their offensive coordinator. They've been playing some tough games. They give up a lot of sacks, but they've been playing close. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it was gonna come down to the wire, but it just didn't feel like the right type of come down the wire game. I expect the guys to be more dialed in. It felt like nobody knew what they was doing out there. I felt like communication was off. There were some throws that Jared Goff made some good decisions to try to protect the football, but at the same time there were some throws he made that I didn't really like either. You know what I'm saying? He had a very basically, he played well. He played okay. It was a solid, I guess, a game at best. But like I said, Ben Johnson to me was the real culprit of this offense. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff could have been avoided. You know what I'm saying? Had he did better play calling. The only thing I don't blame on Ben Johnson is the fumble. That's on him. You got to hold on to the ball. He took a nasty hit. The blocker probably should have got it up in on it, to help block for Gibbs so he can get some space. But at the end of the day, you got to hold on to the football, right? That's football 101. And he gave them a turnover. They didn't get no points off of it, but it took points away from us. So that's the potential points away from us. So that's the thing about it. I'm not blaming go kill Gibbs for it. It's very uncharacteristic for him. So there's nothing to be all abusing the guy about. We still won, but they got some work to do. They put too much pressure on this defense to carry this load for them. They cannot move forward like this. We got some competition. You got another short week when you think about it. You got to play next Thursday. Normally you get Thursday football, you come back the following Sunday. We got to go right back for Thursday night football next week. Guess who? The Green Bay Packers. And they want revenge. They got a matchup tonight, I believe, with the Miami Dolphins, so we'll check and see how that's going to happen. The Lions got too many injuries for this week apart game. We are in dire need of some guys. I hope we get Davis back next week. I hope we get some of these guys to just get some rest. I want light practices for everybody to play. Hopefully we get Decker back because we go have a fight on our hands this season. We got the Bills coming here on the 15th. We probably got to go back on the road to face the Bears in their territory now in the cold. So it's got to be tough for the Lions in a lot of ways, man. Yeah, can they win these games? Yes, without a doubt. But they're going to have to clean up that offensive play calling. They like to come in, get the little cute game against Jacksonville. I throw that out the window. It is what it is. A great offense isn't always about scoring points. It's about play calling and how you guys are built and how you guys play. You know, it's more about that. It's not about how much points a team can put on. You know, just because you put up a lot of points, don't mean you're a great offense. To me, I look at the decisions that's made. I look at how the offense produces, how they get yards, how they get downfield, the right calls that they make in certain situational football. That's what wins you games, playing great situational football. The Lions have been really good at that, but they had to get better. You know what I'm saying? Because this defense is too injured up, man, to their neck to keep affording you these games. Aaron Glenn won you this game today, despite what you may want to believe. I know we gave up 3 touchdowns, but come on, bro. You've been working with one of the most injury-riddled defenses in the league, and he still has been holding teams down to 20-some points or less. And he still did that. You know what I'm saying? He had you at 0 the first half. All we had to do was handle our business. We knew they was going to score, but that's why I say Ben Johnson got to do a better job, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't rely. You're missing too many guys, man, to sit here on defense to be play calling, taking these gambles. I don't need to see Goff throwing 30-plus times a game. That's but 2 games back-to-back, he's throwing the ball 30-plus times, and it's not really required. In this type of offensive line, play to your strength. You have to run block. They like to run block. Lean on that. This is the type of game you lean on that. When you have a defense that's performing, you run the football. That's basic football 101. Run the football. You got guys who combined for 30 carries and gave you well over 160-some yards. That was the key to help win this game for you, and you kept trying to go away from it. I don't know what Ben Johnson be coming up with sometimes, but it gets on my nerves, man. He needs to do better. Now, I'm not trying to rant. I'm very happy about the win, but I just not, at the same time, I just like, we got to clean up some things, man. I'm very happy for the players that won that game, like Muhammad, man. I'm happy for guys like that. I'm happy for Dorsey, who fought hard today. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for, of course, Branch, did what he did. He gave up a touchdown late in the game, but, I mean, you're going against a bigger target. Obviously, you got injuries, so you got to play out your comfort zone. We had dropped interceptions today. Kirby, I don't know how he didn't clutch that one, but I know Kirby what he's gonna do. He's gonna be helpful. Had J-Mo getting ticky-tacky at times. I think they pulled him out at times too as well. He wasn't really quite get going the way we wanted him to. He got to do a better job of just staying focused and just, not letting the emotions get the best of him. I think there was petty stuff going on again with the officiating, so you can debate. But I know the fans are gonna tear him up about that. A lot of chippiness in a heated divisional matchup, so that's what you expect, right? Lions just proved today, though, they got to clean up. This game needed to happen. Make no mistake, this game needed to happen because, excuse me, my mom's sick in the background, y'all. But yeah, this game needed to happen, man, because they need to look themselves in the mirror and say, okay, we injured up to our neck. This offense got to start pulling this weight, and that's what they get into. But you know what, man, I'm not about to sit here and go overboard about it, man. I'm happy the Lions won. Hope everybody enjoy. Excuse the background noise, but yeah, hope everybody enjoy their Thanksgiving, man. Shout out to the Lions, though. At the end of the day, they pulled out the victory. Happy for the win. You know what I'm saying? We 11-1. We gotta keep pushing, man, because we trying to win not only the North, but we also have to win the entire the #1 seed for the conference, man. We need that bye week. So 11-1. Let's try to get this thing to 12-1 next week. Lions breaking records, man, winning wise. So that's really all that matters. But it's just we got a lot of work to do. Now, with that being said, man, if y'all liked anything I had to say or y'all feel like y'all disagree with me, that's fine. Just keep it respectful, but always remember to hit that notification bell, like, comment, subscribe to this video, and share this content with everybody else, man. I appreciate y'all. And if you're new to this channel, man, again, hit that like button and subscribe, and leave your comments in the chat, man. And share. Like I said, man, leave it in there. I'm always responsive back. You know what I'm saying? I look for y'all intake, man, to see what y'all feel about the game. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna come up with y'all some more content. Be safe out there. Enjoy your turkey. You know what I'm saying? For all the fans, I'm glad we can break this 7-year streak of losing. And let's just keep this thing pushing, man. And y'all have a blessed one. And go Lions.